to the Rebel Alliance Briefing Room podcast. We are here to podcast about anything and everything Star Wars with you. Please visit our website where you can play current and past episodes. That's https://RABR.KyleJohansson.us. That's RABR.KyleJohansson.us. On the left-hand side is a navigation menu. You can use this to learn how to load the Rebel Alliance Briefing Room podcast on your Android or Apple phone and tablet. And we have direct links to our podcast on Apple and Google Podcasts. Please participate by connecting to our social media, answering questions of the week, or submitting feedback directly from the site. Again, all of these are available at the Rebel Alliance Briefing Room website at RABR.KyleJohansson.us. And now, it's time to talk Star Wars. I am Kyle John Johansson, and this is Andrew Scott Sutton. Say hello.
Hello. Always fun talking Star Wars. Today we're talking Tales of the Jedi Episode 3 Choices. This is another episode that has Dooku in it, but this one has Mace Windu as well. So it is 16 minutes long, and it is between 50 before the Battle of Yavin and 42 Battle of Yavin. This is somewhere around the time of the prequels. Yeah, just so you know, Battle of Yavin is when the Death Star explodes, and it's like 10 years, 15 years, and after Order 66. All right.
Spoiler alert. Danger. You're about to be spoiled. This is your spoiler alert. We're about to talk candidly and explicitly about some TV shows or movies. If you have not watched them, please fast forward to the appropriate section.
The end.
You will not be warned again.
No, you won't.
Because you will be spoiled.
That's right, because we're going to spoil you the whole way. So you might as well not listen to the entire episode. Again, we're talking about Star Wars Tales of the Jedi Episode 3 Choices. Jedi Master Windu and Dooku travel on a T6 shuttle to the planet of Raxus, Secundus. As a ship descends on the planet's atmosphere, Windu asks Dooku if he is satisfied with the account of Master Katri's death that was recorded in the official tablet. Dooku is not satisfied with the Senator Lakari's account and believes there's more to the ambush that killed Mr. Katri. He also wonders how Senator Larka escaped death. Master Windu asks Dooku why he is concerned with these questions. Dooku responds that the Jedi Council tasked him with returning Master Katri's body to the Jedi Temple for proper burial. Since they are not members of the Council, Windu reminds Dooku that they cannot involve themselves in local political skirmishes without the authority of the Jedi Council or the Galactic Senate. Dooku responds that Windu's fidelity to the rules is inspiring, but sometimes maddening. The shuttle docks at the landing platform on Raxalon, the capital of Raxus, Secundus. After disembarking, the two Jedis are greeted by several armed soldiers led by Hanel. Windu tells the soldiers that they are here to see the Senator Larik. Hanel expresses condolences for their loss of Master Katri, saying that she was well respected and will be missed. Officers say that they will lead them to Senator Larik. At his personal residence, Senator Larik tells the Jedi that he was in his Coruscant residence when he was contacted by rebels. Since they were threatening war, Larik decided to return to Raxus and Secundus to hear them out. Master Dooku questions why the senator went without his security detail. Larik claims that he wanted peace on Raxus and was willing to do anything to get it. He says that he confided with Master Katri about the situation. Larik claims that Katri refused to let him out of her sight and that she would pay for her life, and she paid for her life. Master Windu asks Larik to lead them to Kateri's body. Dooku then asks if he could first see the place where he and Katri went to meet this informer. Larik responds by going back to the place that he doesn't want to go back to the place that was traumatizing. One of the guards, Semage, offers to show them the location where the Jedi Master was murdered. He claims that he and his security forces responded to the senator's distress signal. However, Semage claims that they were too late to save Master Katri. Larik agrees to lead the Jedi. In private, Windu confides with Dooku about his suspects that Larik is hiding something. He suggests reporting back to the council. Dooku is unwilling to leave and asks Windu if he would like Katri to leave without investigating his death if the roles were reversed. Windu says that he wouldn't want Katri to not follow protocol. They travel to Senator Larik's starship in the forest clearing with lots of trees and red leaves. Dooku inspects the site in the clearing and also inspects gashes on trees, a blaster bolt on a rock, and Dooku asks Senator Larik about the number of attackers. The senator claims that it happened so fast that he could not give an exact number. Larik adds that Master Katri was attacked upon disembarking from the ship. Dooku and Windu inspect the forest clearing. Windu asks Larik to confirm if the attackers fired upon the Jedi Master immediately. Dooku notices there were no blaster scorch marks on the Senator Larik's ship. Based on Larik's description of the events, Windu reasons that someone fired from the direction of the starship. Dooku remarks that it is rare for a Jedi to be succumb to surprise attacks unless it was someone that they trusted. Dooku believes that Larik killed Master Katri and ignites his blue lightsaber. Windu tells Dooku to stand down. Nervous, Larik tells the Jedi that the guards killed Katri before he was gunned down from behind. The guards open fire on the Jedi Master, but they deflected their bolts with their lightsabers. The bodyguards are joined by several battle droids which leap from the trees within the forest. The two Jedi Masters fight back with the Force powers and lightsabers, destroying several battle droids. Windu also cuts down a tree with his lightsaber, causing it to crush several droids. The two Jedi disarm and capture Hanel and Semage. When the Jedi demand an explanation, Hanel denounces them as pawns of the Senate. He grabs a pistol and attempts to shoot the Jedi. Dooku strikes Hanel down despite Windu's objections. Then the older guard, Semage, bends down in submission as well. The Jedi interrogate Semage about why he killed Master Larik's. Semage explains that they were a part of a group who learned that Larik was using a Senate seat to become rich at the expense of the people of Raxus and Secundus. Semage says that Larik was inviting off-world companies to industrialize Raxus land, and he explains that the senator was selling off the planet's land and resources while living in luxury on Coruscant. Dooku accepts the guards lured the senator here, but questions why they killed Katri while allowing the senator to live. Semage explains that they were going to force Senator Larik to advance their agenda at the next Senate hearing. Windu asks why the guards didn't complain to the proper authorities and a murdered keeper of the peace. Semage describes the Jedi Order as lapdogs for the Senate. While the Jedi claim to promote peace, Semage replies they enforce law and order for rich and powerful. Windu responds that Katri was a Jedi who would have listened to their concerns. Dooku takes Semage into custody. Later, Dooku visits Semage in prison. Despite regarding Semage's ideology as faulty, he accepts that it does have its points. Semage says that he is surprised to hear from a Jedi. Windu calls for Dooku from a distance. Before leaving, Dooku tells Semage that he does not condone his methods, but respects his rights to defend his planet. He tells Semage to ensure that his people do not lose heart because that's the only way they will gain victory. Dooku emphasizes that he says that for all of us, and it encourages Semage. That night, several guards, Windu, Dooku, bring the late Master Katiri's body aboard the Jedi shuttle. Windu says that the Jedi Council will have questions. Dooku responds that the Council will be happy to learn that they solved Katiri's murder, and Windu questions whether the Council will approve his tactics. Dooku says that he does not have a problem explaining himself, and asks Windu to consider whether the Jedi are truly guiding of peace if they follow the whim of the Senate. Windu counters that the Jedi are guided by the Council and not by politics or ego. The two Jedi depart aboard the shuttle with Katiri's body for Coruscant. At the Jedi Temple, Windu and Dooku attend Katiri's funeral with several other Jedi masters and knights, including Yoda and Kal Aldi Mundi, preside over the funeral, saying that Katri was patient with Jedi who questioned themselves relentlessly. He says the Force flowed through her with certainty as her body is lowered into a hole while a bright light rises. Following the funeral, Dooku speaks with Windu, who has been allocated Katiri's council seat. He asks Windu if he was aware of the appointment before their trip to Raxus. Windu replies that he was as surprised as Dooku when he learned the news. Windu says that the two were assigned the mission while Windu followed the rules. Dooku decided to interfere in a way that led to Senator Larik's death. Windu says that he will speak to the council on Dooku's behalf. Dooku thanks Windu before gazing off into the horizon.
Are you planning your next trip to Tatooine? Well, come on down to Pelly's Mod and Repair Shop, where our droids will spruce up your wagon. We'll service just about anything from Starfighter Corellian Y1300 freighter to a Vespa hovering scooter. If we don't have the part, we can get it. If you qualify for our special program, we'll provide you with any part our Jawas can get. Well, that's right. Come on down to Pelly's Mod and Repair Shop, where we can store fuel and upgrade your vessel. We're located at Tatooine's Mos Eisley Spaceport, Hangar 35.
That's right, 35 on Tatooine. All right, so we're going to do this one.
Feedback at KyleJohansson.us. That's feedback, KyleJohansen.us. Feedback.
That's right. You can send us feedback at that email address, feedback at KyleJohansson.us. You can go onto our website on the left-hand side and click feedback and fill out the form. It asks you two questions, your name and what you want to send us for feedback. You can send us feedback about anything through that form. You can also go and answer the question of the week, which this week we're going, for this episode, we're going to do, did Windu not want to investigate Kiri's death because he wanted her council seat. We know that there's rumors that Windu was proposing to take over the Galactic Senate before the Emperor did, before Palpatine did. So yeah, that's just the question out there. We'll have some options for you to pick. The third way is to go to our YouTube channel and where we post these videos and comment on the video there. There we go. We can do that. Thank you for listening, and we're out to be more rebelous.
Thank you for listening to the Rebel Alliance Briefing Room podcast. Please visit our website where you can play current and past episodes. That's https://RABR.KyleJohansson.us. That's RABR.KyleJohansson.us. On the left-hand side is a navigation menu. You can use this to learn how to load the Rebel Alliance Briefing Room podcast on your Android or Apple phone and tablet. And we have direct links to our podcast on Apple and Google Podcasts. Please participate by connecting to our social media, answering questions of the week, or submitting feedback directly from the site. Again, all of these are available at the Rebel Alliance Briefing Room website at RABR.KyleJohansson.us. This podcast in no way is approved, sponsored, or owned by Lucasfilms Ltd., Disney, Disney Plus, or any of its subsidiaries.
That's right.
All opinions are solely owned by Kyle and or Scott.
Yep.
In no way express the views or opinions of their past or present employers.
That's right.
Views and opinions are not supported or restricted by Lucasfilms Ltd., Disney, Disney Plus, or any of its subsidiaries. Any rebroadcast, reproduction, or other use of this podcast and its affiliate sites without consent of Super Duper Podcast Network and its host is prohibited. I am Kyle Johansson. This is Andrew Scott. Say goodbye now.
Bye-bye.